Studio players, and we are going to take a look at the setup for Tyrants of the Underdark. And with me, I have two of the members of the Undm'ables. That, of course, is my group of friends that I play DM our Dungeons and Dragons with. You guys have heard many stories about them, ergo why they're called the Undm'ables. And one of them went to Origins and actually played Tyrant, so he's going to kind of go over setup so you can see a quick setup of how the board gets set up.
Showing how we set up the market, the original market, where we're using 2 half decks. The game comes with 4 half decks, and you can use any 2 in a combination. It becomes 6 available cards as the deck building mechanic for the game. So there will always be 6 available cards that you can purchase if you can afford them, plus the 2 basics that you can always afford if you can afford them from your hand when it's your turn to play. So because we're playing a 3-player game, we're choosing 2 of the sections. If you're playing a 2-player game, you only play with the center section. A 3-player game, you play with either this section and this section, or this section and this section. We've chose the right 2 sections. So then you put out the tokens that exist for each one, because these are, if you control these areas, you get to take these tokens, so you put them on their locations. And I will let Drac actually say their names out loud, because some of them are really weird because this is the Underdark.
Yeah, good luck with that. Menzo Branzian, that's the only one I'm going to say, because that's the one I know where I'm kind of right.
Grim, everybody knows that one. And this one here, good luck with that one. Or this one over here.
Tenzin Valley Vio.
That's a Q.
That's a Q. I added a to it.
That's there, what's that?
Susuzuzuzuzuzuzuzuzuzuzuzuzuzuzuzuzuzuzuzuzuzuzuzuzuzuzuzuzuzuzuzuzuzuzuzuzuzuzuzuzuzuzuzuzuzuzuzuzuzuzuzuzuzuzuzuzuzuzuzuzuzuzuzuzuzuzuzuzuzuzuzuzuzuzuzuzuzuzuzuzuzuzuzuzuzuzuzuzuzuzuzuzuzuzuzuzuzuzuzuzuzuzuzuzuzuzuzuzuzuzuzuzuzuzuzuzuzuzuzuzuzuz
And the Farallon. Okay, and then, as you notice, a lot of the spaces, these are our cities in the Drow portion of the Underdark. So each one of these are cities. Some of them have control markers that just means they're bigger, larger cities. Some of our areas on the board have these little cross swords on them, and that's where the neutral enemy of everyone belongs. And we put a white token on every one of those spots. I think we're just going this way. I didn't put enough for that one. And these are our mutual enemy, as well as enemies amongst ourselves.
A couple more of those. So not only are we fighting amongst ourselves, we have to take care of these guys as well.
Yes. There's one right there. One right there.
That's him.
Should be more.
Looks like that's all of them.
How many? There's 2 here.
Oh, didn't see that because it was black.
So, that basically is set up. We each will have a deck of 10 cards, and they're all the same 10 starting cards, and it includes 7 nobles. This particular symbol is the influence symbol, which is basically our currency in the game for buying cards from the market. And then there are 3 soldier cards, which are our cards for that produce power so that we can fight things, the power symbol. And there are 3 of these in our deck. So our deck starts with 10 cards, and on each of our turns we will get to draw 5 of these cards. So all 3 of us start with the same number. We had already pre-rolled for the first player, so the very first action after we choose the first player is player number 1. First player gets to place one of their troops on the board in any of the open available dark colored cities. These are starting city locations. So any of the open ones, he can place one of his troops in that location. And then we go around the board till all 3 of us place one of our troops. I don't know if you wanted to show the components now or later.
We can show them now.
All of these troop markers are, nope, we're only going to do one.
Oh,
Yeah,
sorry.
just one on our first turn, and then you're going to get your turn and roll the
Oh.
cards. All of these standard bearing flags, which represent our troops, not only are they different colors, but they have different symbols and they're different shapes.
And then you also have spies as well. It's the back of it. That's the front of it.
And the fourth layer is the black colored tokens, and theirs look a little bit different as well. Also, the black and the blue/purple, awfully similar in color, especially in a darkened room.
As you can see, in a darkened room, I could see why those would be hard to tell apart. It's not bad now because we have lights right above us shining down, but I could see where it would be difficult to tell those two apart.
So no draw would be able to play this.
Yeah. There's that. So that is pretty much set up for your Tyrants of the Underdark.